the solitude of the open sea, the magic of its sights and sounds, the challenge beyond the horizon. Why do people hear this call of the sea and the cruising life? Who can know for sure? For they follow different dreams. Some to be alone with their families and with nature. Some for the spice of adventure. Some to seek distant waters and peoples and cultures across perhaps the last frontier. All seem to find at sea a vivid sense of freedom and a zest for living away from the pressures and complications of life ashore. For Doug and Anne, cruising is the start of a new phase in their lives, something they've planned for years. For them, it's a chance to enjoy some of the pleasures that they put off while raising a family and pursuing careers. Not everyone who enjoys the cruising life is finished with career and family responsibilities. For Jack and Mary, their cruise is more of a sabbatical, a temporary interlude, a chance to get away from it all, at least for a while. And it's time to expose their children, Lisa and Cam, to things they normally wouldn't see at home, to teach them responsibility and teamwork and a sense of achievement in an atmosphere of warmth and closeness. There is a special breed of cruising man who needs not only the challenge of the sea itself, but of building his boat with his own hands, working for a couple of years or more to achieve it. For his pains, a rugged individualist like this will have a boat built just as he wants it, knowing its every detail, and he will save a considerable amount of money in the process, an appealing prospect for even the most ardent romantic.
I was always involved with one thing or another at home, but I never felt completely satisfied with what I was doing. Neither Doug or I ever seemed to have enough time to do what we really wanted. Oh, I did some writing in school, but somehow I just couldn't collect my thoughts like I can out here. Recently, I sold 2 articles to travel magazines, and getting that first check on that first article, that was really something. Doug secretly thought I was pretty crazy until he saw the numbers on that check. Then he decided that maybe it wasn't so silly after all. Before I lived on the boat, I used to look out my kitchen window and see the same things every day. Now my window's a little smaller, but I see the whole world in front of me. I feel more a part of it. It's changed my whole perspective on being a woman. Doug's big dream has always been to go cruising, and I'm so glad that it's finally come true and that we can share it together.
I don't think any of us really knew each other at home the way we do now. We all kind of work together out here. Everybody has his own job to do. I guess we're more like a unit. At first, the kids were lazy the way kids have a tendency to be, but now everybody pulls their own way.
My folks thought we were crazy to take the two kids out on the ocean, and everyone but everyone thought their education would suffer. But with the taped courses that are available and the school books we brought along, they stay right up with their class back home, and they're probably even ahead. In both of them, I notice a greater desire for knowledge, and each day brings with it a new experience. It shows them the way things go on in the world. The ocean is the best teacher and the best classroom, and I can't think of a better way to learn.
At the end of the day, the anchor is dropped, perhaps in some sheltered cove, and the gear is stowed and the ship snugged down, and the family can relax together. Evening at anchor is a time to read, or to spin a yarn, or just to dream of what a new day may bring.
Dear Ma, sorry for not writing sooner, but the boat has been taking all my time and energy. I finally got the deck installed so I don't get so wet when it rains. People are always dropping in, looking for advice from the expert. Oh well, just an occupational hazard, I guess.
Though the sea may be smiling most of the time, she demands respect from the sailor, for her anger can be swift. But watch her moods, and with a good ship, you will master them. The voice of the wind becomes more shrill, and white-flecked seas roll under you and pass hissing astern. The crew, in their foul weather gear and wearing safety harness, can feel the exhilaration as the boat rises to each wave and the spray stings their faces. And then there comes a patch of blue sky to windward, and the sea smiles on you again as an equal.
One of my favorite times is when we're all sitting around the table together at dinner. It gives us a chance to share some of the moments that used to get lost in the shuffle back home. We may not eat like gourmets on board, but nobody's ever gone hungry. With some planning and organizing, plus a few substitutions and a little help from everybody, we managed just fine.
You know, come to think of it, the job's pretty good around these parts. Sometimes conventional, sometimes unconventional. But everybody enjoys it.
What we eat is pretty much determined by where we are. When we're fortunate enough to be in port, we get the luxuries of ice and ice cream. And of course, the advantage of the local exotic cuisine. We never miss a chance to concoct our own specialties. Not bad for bananas. Life at sea may encourage group participation most of the time, but somehow the women still always manage to get stuck doing the dishes. But it's a good chance for Lisa and me to talk girl talk. Actually, we all put in a pretty full day, and when lights out rolls around, nobody puts up much of a fight.
Well, it's plain to see that our boat builder has the situation well in hand. Oh, come now, Larry, don't give up the ship.
Now, where did I put that thing? I know it's gotta be around here somewhere. Ah!
I think Anne was worried that once we started cruising, she'd never set foot on land again.
Well, I admit I was concerned in the beginning. But we've been to so many exotic places and just met the nicest people. It's a good feeling to know that we can cruise, but at the same time, we're free to stop and enjoy so many beautiful sights together. It's almost like a second honeymoon.
As much as Jack and I and the kids love to cruise, sometimes a few days off is a nice change of pace. It's a great way for Lisa and me to catch up on our shopping, and Jack can pursue his favorite sport, skin diving.
And it gives us a chance to catch up on our sleep, too.
The world of small boats is a brotherhood. It is a world steeped in its own romance and language and skills and the traditions of 1,000 years of sailing. Those who cruise seek a life of independence and achievement and good fellowship and find these qualities in those they meet on their passage. There are no strangers at sea, no rich, no poor, just others who too have set out on their quest. And for that man of independence who's worked so hard, so long, it's all worth it in the end. For anyone who wants it badly enough, the cruising life can turn from dream to reality.
You can have my share of the thoroughfares and the crowded cities too. I want to sail away on a summer's day across the ocean blue. I want to go cruising across the sea. Well, I want to go cruising, my baby and me.